Hey parents, Mr. Jim here, and guess what? All of Mr. Jim podcasts, yes, I'm talking kids short stories, kids animal stories, Biology Squad, bedtime stories, all of them are now available on Storybutton. Storybutton is my invention that I invented to make it easier for kids to listen to podcasts, their favorite stories, off of screens. Parents, you know how it goes of putting kids to bed, maybe having to use your phone or an iPad to listen to stories. Well, we want to put that to an end and make it easier for you all to listen to audio stories off of a screen. Storybutton is a device that connects to your internet to freely access all of the great kids podcasts available in our library. Go to storybutton.com to learn more. And when you order today, you can save $20 and get free shipping at storybutton.com. Hello, critter protectors. Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go!
Ivy and Jack had just turned 3 months old, which means they were off on their own. These young Tasmanian devils had spent the last 3 months in their mother's pouch, like all marsupials do. Now it was time for them to set off. Have you ever heard of a Tasmanian devil? Oh, these critters only live in Tasmania, which is an island off the south coast of the mainland of Australia. They look kind of like a scary black possum with sharp teeth. Well, Ivy and Jack were off on their own for the first time, and they were on the hunt for some dinner.
Ivy, do you have any idea where to start searching for some food?
I'm so hungry, Jack said.
Well, I'm not 100%, but Moms did say the Farms End Street are where we eat. I guess we should find a farm or a street, Ivy said.
The two started heading further into the deep forest. They weren't exactly sure where they were heading, but they figured if they kept moving on, they'd be bound to find something. As they wandered around, they kept their eyes wide open, looking and searching for some meat to eat. Do you know what we call critters that eat meat? Yes, a carnivore. Tasmanian devils are carnivores. That means they're meat eaters. They scavenge for dead animals and have the ability to eat every single part of them, even the bones. After about an hour, Ivy and Jack were startled by a loud sound. They both yelled in their typical Tasmanian devil sound. Holy smokes, that was a scary sound. Yeah, Tasmanian devils have a lot of scary sounds they make. They sound like a really tough and scary animal, but really it's a sound they make because they're nervous and afraid.
Ivy, what was that?
Jack asked in a very nervous voice.
I don't know, Jack,
Ivy said back. They looked around and soon came a winding road. Oh, the sound they had heard was a car zooming past. Soon another one whizzed by. They both shrieked again and then realized, oh, phew, it's a car on the road, Jack said.
Cars are scary, but definitely not as scary as some other things,
Ivy said.
Well, now that we found a street like Mama said, maybe we'll find something to eat. I'm starving.
They walked along the edge of the road, searching for a carcass to eat. Ugh, can you imagine eating a dead carcass off the side of the road? Yikes.
That's pretty disgusting. Hey, look ahead there, Ivy. I see something,
Jack said excitedly.
It looks like some kind of food, but it's not very big,
Ivy said. They walked up to what appeared to be a small wallaby. It seemed like some other critters had already eaten most of it, but both dug in on what was left. Tasmanian devils have the strongest bite for their size of any mammal in the world. Wow, this makes them the perfect cleaning crew for anything left behind by other animals. Wow, that must be a really strong jaw that they can even chop through the bones. After eating, Ivy and Jack did feel a little better, but they definitely needed to keep searching for more food.
Let's keep following the road a bit. Maybe we'll find something a little more filling.
As they walked along, they started to hear shrieks of other Tasmanian devils. This wasn't too startling at first, but the sounds got louder and louder until they found themselves face to face with much bigger and scarier grown-up Tasmanian devils.
Say there, young ones. What are you up to around these parts?
The sly Tassie came closer as he tried to scare them. Oh, we're just passing by, Jack said.
We aren't here for any trouble,
Ivy added.
Well,
said another Tasmanian devil who came from behind some bushes.
We didn't expect to have such a simple meal right in front of us today, did we, Jared?
Nope, but what a surprise.
Jared the sly Tassie made a growling sound and came even closer to Ivy and Jack.
Quick, Ivy, the tree! We gotta get out of here!
Jack shouted. The two of them dashed to the right and climbed as fast as they could up the first tree they could see. They went up as fast as they could and sat quietly. They could hear the two grown Tasmanian devils below them.
Where did our afternoon snack go?
Jared snarled.
They must have gotten away, those sneaky devils,
the other one said back. Ivy and Jack continued to sit quietly, not trying to move a muscle or make a single sound. Oh no, will Ivy and Jack be okay after their close encounter with those two mean Tasmanian devils? Will they be able to make it to safety and find some more food? Or will they become the snack of those two very mean Tasmanian devils? I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Kids Animal Stories. We'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drumroll, please. Happy birthday, Ruth, who's turning 5 years old. Ruth loves to do experiments, has a unicorn named Sparkle, and her favorite animal is a peregrine falcon. Wow, Ruth, I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 5th birthday. Well, friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!